This is a typical example of how a queen should be treated. In his mind, he don't know that Regina will be welcome like this. He don't know that the world will still love Regina. He just, in his little mind, tried to destroy everything Regina Daniel has built for herself. He tried, but he can see now that everyone now knows what is happening. People now understood that, hey, dragging this lady is not an option, and she did what she did for her own peace of mind, and that is what we can see now. It's not always good for you to come out and treat a lady as a trash, as if she's nothing, just because she's married to you. In your mind, you'll be like you have the right to do her anything you want to. Not in this 21st century anymore. Sometimes when I see a post of people making comments saying that so and so person by because of maltreatment, domestic violence in our home, this and that. And I was like, in this 21st century, a man will be hitting you, you still be there. What are you waiting for? Why can't you leave? Leave, go look for a fresh life for yourself. Don't just pin yourself there. Marriage is not do or die affair these days. I know that yes, in the altar we do promise for better and for worse, but you see, in this 21st century now, I don't think it work for us anymore. That word, the for better and for worse, it doesn't work anymore. Instead, you buy inside marriage, my dear, run. No let any pastor deceive you, say marriage na for better and for worse. So that is exactly what Regina did, and I love the way Regina and her family, they are preparing him. I know all of these things they are posting, he is watching it, but in his mind he will be like, what have I done to myself? Why didn't I allow her to live her life the way she wants? Why didn't I overlook everything, she have been doing? But, he overreacted, even though some people are still saying all these things they are narrating is still not really clear, you understand, for people, to like judge. But at the same time, no matter what, you shouldn't hit your woman. You shouldn't just make her feel so bad or maybe less of herself, because he is doing that because he said he's a billionaire. But thank God that while all these things were going on, they are still insisting that his billionaire was back then, that it was a name he made for himself, that they don't think he's still a billionaire right now as we speak. But anyway, that is story for another day. Hello everyone, welcome to Valley TV. If today is your first time, please help me and subscribe to the channel. Don't just watch without subscribing, okay? Turn on your bell notification so that once I upload videos you'll be notified, because on this page, guys, I share celebrity gist, their lifestyle, trading news, and general entertainment. If you're a lover of gist, you're the right place. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate. So, where are my fellow Aprocos lover? Oh yeah, my people, you guys should just gather. Let's talk about this one. I see the hot too. Ned Nwoko eyes are all open watching what Regina and her family are doing. Like yesterday, when Rita Daniels made this very particular post of how she welcomed her daughter Regina Daniels home. In fact, it almost burst the internet. Everyone was screaming, saying, wow, come and see how a wife should be treated. Come and see how a woman as well should be treated. Not those people who will come out and be treating woman as if she's nothing. Remember, the first time this whole thing burst out, that people got to know that, okay, Regina is not happy in her marriage, blah, blah, blah. What she was just shouting, when that fight was going on was, in my mother's house, I'm a queen, but in Ned Nwoko's house, I'm nothing. That word alone, really got people attention the more. They really want to find out what is happening, because for Regina Daniel to utter that kind of word, that is to say that she have indeed endured a lot in the hands of Ned Nwoko. And indeed, now Regina and her mother, or should I say, sorry, her mother has proven to the world that indeed Regina is a queen in her house, because it's not every mother will do this to her child. For Regina Daniel, to be welcome like this, guys, I'm super happy. That is why I said Ned Nwoko in his house will be crying now, regretting his action. No, see, look at now, check it out. Look at how Rita Daniels, which is Regina's mother, is washing Regina's feet in a bowl. Guys, after washing it, she cleaned the leg, like with covering her head with umbrella. They were just giving her a princess treat, and everyone is saying, Ma, wow, God will bless you and your family, and truly God will protect her and her family. Whatsoever the enemies might have planned against this woman and her children, it will never come to pass. For the word that sees the heart, knows the mind of everyone. And if you ever plan good for this family, good thing will follow you. And if you plan bad things, bad thing will follow you equally. You see, that is how a woman should be treated. Since Ned Nwoko cannot do it, Regina Daniels' mother decided to teach him how to treat a queen like Regina, because indeed Regina Daniel is a queen. She might be small, but she's indeed a small girl with a bigger engine. Because if you observe so well what Regina Daniel has done for herself, what Regina has done for her family, her siblings, even some people in her age, they haven't even acquired half of things that Regina has achieved so far. In fact, God indeed has blessed Regina Daniel. At this point, she's just living to enjoy herself, because she has acquired a lot of properties for herself. Anything she wants, you guys know, she gets it. And that is how Regina is being favored. And that is why you see Regina is not even bothered with all these things that has happened. If not that, she's still a mother. No matter what, she will always remember her children. No matter what, she will always feel to be with them, even though he accused her of being into drugs and all of that. But thank God Regina Daniel has cleared her part in that aspect. But still yet, everyone is still waiting, because based on the information so far, they say that this case will not just die off like that. They are still going to take it to court, for court to be the one to give the final judge, even though he has an upper hand when it comes to this. But thank God, you all can see that a very dark man is very, very happy that they have brought in a new IG. So they feel that this IG doesn't take bribe. He just said things the way it is. So that is the saving grace of Regina now. But had it been is the former one, he will have used his position as a serving senator to just bribe and get anything he wants for himself. But this one in particular doesn't take bribe. He judged things based on how it is. That is how he settled his case. So you see, Regina still have the chance, since she have kind of gone to hospital. She tested herself, and there is nothing like she being into drug and all of that, because she explained to the world how everything started. She was doing it because her husband said the only time he enjoys her is whenever she take one. And you all can see ever since then nothing has happened. So Regina is still in a position to have her children all to herself. She's still in the position to take custody of her children. So let's just celebrate, so that this happiness on her face as well will last forever, because thank God Regina picked up herself immediately after this whole thing happened. She did not allow it to weigh her down. She started acting her movies, like she just got back to her normal self. She started her career that she left behind, all this why in the name of marriage. Anyway, what do you all have to say? Let me hear from you guys in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also share the video. Bye.